on the ground with a score. It's the Chargers and the Falcons on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Yellow, line.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 15 carries, 56 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Robinson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Back at the 34-yard line. Blue check.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. 3rd down and 13.
Ready?
Ritter back to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
That's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he's probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert off of play action. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Spiller. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The Chargers at 4-5, a game under 500. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Herbert following the turnover. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it here just past the 25. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, I want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
Ritter to throw it. Got him there. It's London. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Ritter and London team up there. First down, Atlanta.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw here. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ritter now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jawan Jennings that time, and it's 3rd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. Now this offense and Isaiah Spiller head back out. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
That's good for 28 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Herbert has it knocked free, and the Falcons grab it. He's to the 15. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Allen's first catch, good for a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert now. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, Spiller looking for space. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Herbert. On the screen, complete to Spiller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting
touchdown. Mike Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Ritter. His throw incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Ready?
Looking to throw it here. Ritter checks this one down to Robinson. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here are the Chargers to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
first down. Justin Herbert finds Spiller on the check down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
7 yards there and a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And caught by London. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw, Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Yeah, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 30 yards there.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Ready.
Here's Ritter. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jerome Jennings, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Coup for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. 5 plays there on that drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, then 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Go.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run behind center with Spiller, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They snap it to Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Here's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's off the ground. A surprise to all.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Chargers! Mike Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the 2nd half now. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Yeah, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To the air again, it's Ridder. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ridder back to throw. Into the hands of London. 7 yards there and a first down. Ridder to throw it. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Here we go.
2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Ridder now. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Tuipulotu able to record his 5th sack of the season. Ridder and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. That is caught. Touchdown Falcons. Jerome Jennings with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half.
Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get
nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Right back to Spiller on second down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 78 yards rushing for now to this point.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On third down, it's Spiller. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Falcon defense has a touchdown. It's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The Charger drive about to get going. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Ritter looking to throw it here. Got a man, it's London. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right? And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now Youngway through for the extra point. tee up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Herbert and the Chargers down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 30 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Herbert to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Let's go.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that